Tone Science with John Heaney.
Hello, I'm John Heaney. Welcome back to Tone Science. Today we're tackling a legendary battle, tube versus solid state. What makes them different? Why do some guitarists swear by glowing glass tubes while others love the reliability of transistors? And what the heck is biasing anyway? Let's break it down. Your guitar sends a signal, a tiny electrical current, to the amp's preamp stage. Whether you're using tubes or transistors, this stage boosts your weak guitar signal and starts shaping your tone. Tube amps work thanks to something called the Edison effect. Basically, hot filaments release electrons inside a vacuum, and those electrons get amplified. The result? Warm dynamic tone that reacts to how you play. The Edison effect, also known as thermionic emission, is a phenomenon where electrons are emitted from a heated surface, like a filament in a light bulb, and can flow to a cooler metal plate in a vacuum, forming a one-way flow of electricity. The more you push a tube, the more it naturally compresses and distorts. That's what gives tube amps their signature feel. Solid-state amps use transistors to amplify your signal. Unlike tubes, transistors don't need heat or vacuum chambers. They just switch on and off, boosting the signal with precision. Because transistors clip the signal differently, solid-state distortion tends to sound sharper, while tube distortion is smoother and rounder. One key difference, input impedance. Tube preamps usually have significantly higher input impedance, making them more sensitive to your guitar's pickups. Solid-state preamps have a lower input impedance but are more linear, which means less color but more clarity. Most amps will use either a boost and cut or a boost and then cut EQ circuit. Some will add a frequency content first and then shape it, while others start out flat and then either add or subtract. Understanding this can help you dial in your ideal tone. Tubes need something called biasing to operate correctly. It's just setting the right electrical balance so the amp runs efficiently. But let's be real, it sounds way more mysterious than it actually is. Biasing. Biasing affects how much current flows through the tubes. Too much and they burn out faster. Too little and they sound weak. Tube amps need an output transformer to match impedance between tubes and speakers. Solid-state amps, they don't need one. That's why they can be lighter and more efficient. Matching speaker impedance is crucial for tube amps. Get it wrong and you can damage your amp. Solid-state amps are more forgiving, but lower impedance draws more power. And don't forget the power supply. It's the heart of your amp, feeding everything the energy it needs to rock. Tube amps need high voltage. Solid-state amps, more efficient, lower power consumption. So there you have it. Tubes versus solid-state, classic warmth versus modern efficiency. Which one's better? That's up to your ears. Keep experimenting, keep exploring, and stay tuned for more Tone Science. Don't forget to ring that bell, man. Peace.